So here over in Roppongi, this is more like more English-speaking people here. So this is definitely a popular destination for English-speaking tourists that want to check out one of the areas of Japan. Looks like the typical restaurants, tons of restaurants. It's right around lunchtime over here, so when you're in Japan and you're in these crowded areas, you gotta really be paying attention because people will stop on a dime. And there's people that will block the street. There's people that are riding bikes down the middle of the sidewalk. I mean, it's a lot of kind of craziness going on. It just really depends on where you're at and how many people are out. So today is a weekday, so I just want to check this out and see what's going on. That looks like Fuji film buildings over there. One thing that you will find here in Japan is that there's a lot of English. So if you're worried about being able to find your way places and find exactly where places are, you'll see a lot of English. Now, some of the street names are not actually in English, so that might be a little bit of a challenge. However, if you got GPS, you can definitely almost find your way anywhere. When it comes to reading addresses, you're out of luck with that because none of the addresses are in English. So if you cannot read hiragana, katakana, kanji, you're kind of in trouble. But again, if you have GPS, you should be okay. I will advise, depending on your phone service provider, you may or may not be able to get Wi-Fi on your GPS. So the Wi-Fi is spotty at best. And I don't actually know if I'm going the right way to Tokyo Tower because I do not see it. So I need to actually consult with the GPS and figure out where I'm going right now. Okay, so according to this GPS, it looks to me like I need to go back the opposite direction that I was actually walking. So I'm gonna walk back that same direction. And it looks like I'm kind of on the main street that goes over there. So I believe it'll be a straight shot going back this direction here. So from the location I'm at right now, it says a 30-minute walk over there, which is okay because like I said, over here you're gonna do a lot of walking. So definitely wear your most comfortable shoes. You might even want to throw on an extra pair of socks just in case if you have to do a lot of walking, because otherwise your feet will be hurting. You will get used to it after a while. If you do a lot of walking already, then you should be good. I actually don't mind walking. It's very nice exercise. Today is an absolutely gorgeous, beautiful day. Not many clouds in the sky. I wouldn't even say it's partly cloudy. I think it's partly cloudy, but very, very beautiful. During the springtime, you kind of got to take the days as you get them, because sometimes in the springtime you catch a lot of days where it's cloudy, rainy. Yesterday it actually rained. So over here it appears as if there's plenty of food establishments, kind of some higher end steakhouses and places that have seafood, and it looks like there's kind of a fair amount of nightlife over here. If you're into the nightlife, this looks like the place to be. So if you're in Tokyo, I would definitely recommend coming to Roppongi to check it out. I think you'll find it very interesting. And again, there's probably more English-speaking people here than you might find in some other areas outside of the main tourist areas here. That's kind of a first over there. I don't remember the last time I saw a police bus over here. That's the first time I've definitely seen a police bus. They even got some makeshift bars on the windows. That looks more like a Hollywood movie prop than anything. It does not look functional, but I guess that crime isn't as high over here, so it's functional enough. Here we got some go-karters driving through. I wanted to do that, but I don't actually have an international license. I may consider getting an international license so I can do fun stuff like that, but I don't know. Transportation is so convenient over here that you kind of almost don't need to have a license or a car. So this appears to be some type of commercial building. This has got to be an office tower or something like that. Wow, that's pretty tall. That looks like it's probably about like 50 stories, maybe close to 50 stories. Alright, it looks like Tokyo Tower is over here. So I could have went back that way, but that was going uphill. So I don't know if I can get there from there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk down here and see if I can actually go around to get to the building at the next main intersection over here. Yeah, so it appears to be very much quieter over here on this particular street. This looks like the residential area right here. This appears to be housing right here. This is definitely housing. This is housing. All of these over here are housing. Get a little shot of the Tokyo Tower in between these buildings. Alright, this is another high-end vehicle dealer. Got a Ferrari in there. Got some Mercedes Benzes in there. Alright, I'm gonna cut across this street. It looks like there was an opening to go and take the street up to the Tokyo Tower over there. The street goes up here. I'm not exactly sure if this is the exact way up there. Not quite sure. But there's definitely people here that are for tourism. Alright, so I'm gonna walk up here and see what is actually up here. Not exactly sure what that is, but that looks like kind of private property. Never be shy about doing good. That's what it says on there. Probably gonna walk back down here and then take the street up there, because it looks like this is a street. So I believe that originally this was a radio tower, I believe, and they probably did use it for television at some point as well, but now they have the Tokyo Sky Tree, and that's much taller. So this is probably still used for some communication purposes. As you can see, the various different instruments on the side that can be used. However, I don't think the primary use is what it used to be, based on the fact that they do have the Sky Tree now. Okay, I'm not even exactly sure where to go in. It looks like there's parking over here, but this does not look like a tourist entrance to me, so I think we probably have to go around to the other side. To actually get into this as a tourist attraction. I believe you can catch that elevator up there and go up to the observatory deck. Not 100% sure if that's true or not, but we'll find out shortly here. All right, so it does look like the tickets entrance is this way. This appears to be tons of parking for buses back here. It says we are on special alert. Here's the Foot Town guide. Looks like there's all types of things. They've gotten this event space, Foot Town, ice cream, toys and games, the official Tokyo Tower shop gallery, and then they have some other places in here. It looks like they got a burger place, they got a pizza place. Oh, this could work out for me. They got this rice bowl curry place. They even got a ramen place over here, and another ice cream place. Alright, so I'm going to keep walking this way and go to the tickets. I can see it says tickets plainly written in English over here. So these arrows are always confusing. So you see how the arrow says this way and down? I guess that means this way and down. I don't know. I'm gonna walk through here. And hopefully I'm headed in the right direction. I mean, I do see a lot more tourists here, so this definitely looks like where you probably would go and get your tickets to go inside. So here's the top deck tour here, and then it does appear that inside of that door is the ticketing booth. So I'm gonna go in here and find out how much tickets are, and then probably go check it out. All right, so I'm gonna walk over here and go in, find out how much tickets are. And then I'm gonna purchase a ticket to go into this observation deck and see what it is. All right, so the next tour starts in about 15 to 20 minutes. Looks like you need a reservation to go up there. I'm taking the top deck tour. I gotta go up. I imagine that's gonna go up here. I think this is the main deck. I gotta go all the way up to the top and see what that looks like, because I am a architecture fanatic when it comes to these tall buildings and skyscrapers. So it looks like these are some of the pictures that are on the wall that can give you an idea of what this actually looks like over the years. Definitely excited to go up and see what it looks like, what the view looks like from up at the top. Looks like these are some drawings of it over the years. Looks like the same artist takes the picture every single year. Alright, so this is the Tokyo Tower Love Power Spot. Another diamond veil, so I honestly do not think those are real diamonds. That does not look real like real diamonds to me. I could be wrong, but this appears to be the artist Goro Sasaki that is authored these pictures. Alright, and then this looks like an observatory deck. It looks like down here they've got this room here where they've got these pictures on the wall. That looks pretty interesting. They've got 3 different screens in here. Coin locker, coin raka des. Ah, so this is an advertising their coin raka. I don't know if I need a coin rocker. I don't know if they're gonna let me take that up to the top or not, but we'll find out in a minute if they're gonna allow me to take it up here. You never know. Everywhere you go, it's different rules. Sometimes they might say, oh no, no picture. Oh, no video. Looks like a commemorative coin. I'm not sure exactly what these are. I do not speak the language. But I do not know what this is. And then this appears to be some type of city. Maybe this is what the neighborhood looked like before they turned it into this tourist attraction here. This appears to be a scale model. It's pretty cool. That definitely looks pretty cool. Alright, so there's the main deck tour. Of course, they gotta have places where you can buy some stuff. So you got the main deck tour, and then you've got the top deck tour. I'm going to the top deck tour. I don't know if I can bring my stuff up there. Yeah, I think I can. I'll take you guys in there just so you can see what it looks like anyway. This is a view of the coin lockers back here. Looks like there's plenty of open available lockers. And they've got a money changer back here too. I'm not gonna put my stuff in the locker because I'll end up forgetting my stuff and then I'll have to come back over here. So let me get on to the top deck tour and find out which way I need to go. Okay. So I'm going up to the top deck tour right now. Up here. So it's gonna be a tight fit into this elevator. It looks like there's already 15 people ahead of me. I don't know why he put me in this line. Okay, so we took the elevator up here. And the elevator took probably about, that wasn't even 30 seconds in the elevator, to be quite honest. I was expecting them to speak in English to us as we went up, but they were speaking all Japanese, and unfortunately I'm not fluent, so I couldn't actually understand what they were saying. I'm not sure which side of the building this is, but you can see the sky tree in the far distance. This is definitely an amazing view from up here. So the price for this ticket is 3,000 yen, so that's gonna be right around $20 US money. I don't know if it's quite worth that, but at this particular point I'm up here already, and you know, with the price of inflation and everything else, you just have to pay what people ask for right now. So alright, I'm gonna go over here and see what the other views look like outside of the other windows. It looks like that is a shrine down there. That's what it appears to be. Alright, let's go over to this side and see what's going on. Okay, so this is actually facing Roppongi. And I don't know if you can see the view, but there is tall buildings like as far as you can see. Like this is like a mega city. This is like way bigger than New York. Not sure what's going on right here, but it looks like they might be building right there. They might be building, or maybe they might be tearing that down. I don't know. It definitely looks interesting. Okay, so apparently this is an east-facing view. And again, you can see there's big buildings like as far as you can see. It looks like this is water over here, so this has got to be going towards Tokyo Bay in this direction over here. You can actually see the shadow in the background. You see the shadow. It's pretty crazy. And then in the far distance back here, again, we got a little shot of the sky tree. So this appears to be like, I don't know, there's probably like a couple hundred people up here. So there's two observatory decks. Ah, there's a shrine down there. That's definitely got to be a shrine. Now it is kind of disappointing because there's like some type of film over the window. can't really see it in the picture necessarily, but there's some type of film over the window, and it's like got wrinkles and scratches and all types of things in it, so it's kind of hindering the view that you get of this appears to be a window with no film on it. This is a great view over here. This is an absolutely amazing view. There's literally like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of buildings down here. It looks like down there is a park right there. That appears to be a park. I see a bunch of people like they're doing, I don't know if they're just hanging out there. Southeast view, and then it's got a picture of this area by the years. So it's 1965, it's 1975, it's 2006, 2022. So this is the southeast view. So it's definitely a mix of housing and residential. I see a fair amount of residential, but I also see tons of commercial buildings. I probably see like a mix. It's probably half and half with these tall buildings, because I see a lot of tall buildings that appear to be residential. Alright, so this is a view of the south side of the building. I'm not sure what major street that is, but that's definitely a major street. And then there's a freeway. So I think this is one of the main freeways here that goes in and out of the city. Freeway system's kind of weird here, in my opinion. Looks like there's tons of construction. If I count the construction sites just on this side, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can see 9 major construction projects just on this side of the building. So this is probably a great day to be here because visibility is very good. Like, you can probably see for, gotta be like 50 miles at least. I think you could probably see for 50 miles. Matter of fact, if you look all the way back in the distance over there, I think that's actually Yokohama back there. I can see one of the tallest buildings, the Sky Garden Observatory deck in Yokohama. That's like right there. Okay, so they actually fooled me. This is not the top deck. This is just the first part of the observatory deck. So apparently there's a line over here and you have to get in line to go all the way up to the top. So I guess the view is going to get better. So this is for the top deck tour over there. I have have to pull out my ticket again and show my ticket, because I think this is the main observatory deck. So just to come up to right here, this was actually 1,200 yen, which right now would cost you probably about $7 something, maybe like $7.50, close to that. So this appears to be the west side. This is the west side of the building over here. Definitely has some very unique shaped buildings here. Yeah, this real estate is very, very pricey. This is definitely going to be comparable to most major cities throughout the world. For the US, it's going to be comparable to New York. Alright, this is just a view of what it looks like inside the main sky deck area. I'm going to walk around to the other side, and then I'm going to get in that long line so I can go up to the next level and see what the view looks like from over there. But before I do that, I'm going to take you over here to this is the Tokyo Tower mailbox. So you've got a landscape postmark service. All stamped letters and postcards mailed at this location will be delivered with a unique Japan Post landscape. And they've got this commemorative stamp thing here. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but and of course you've got the regular collectible things that they sell. Alright, so this is the Great Shinto Shrine of the Tower. So it says this was built in July 11, 1977 to commemorate the 20th anniversary of the establishment of Tokyo's Tower's owners. And the aim of the shrine is to pray for the company's prosperity and the safety of visitors to Tokyo Tower. So this shrine here is built as a symbol of gratitude for Tokyo's Tower's 50th anniversary that was renovated. So apparently this was built once, then they renovated it in December 23rd, 2008. It's definitely pretty interesting. I'm gonna pull out the Google Lens and I'm gonna translate what this actually says right here. Okay. It's basically talking about the radio tower which manages Tokyo Tower. Founded May 8th, 1850. Commemorates the 20th anniversary. Okay. And then back here you got typical stuff that they would have at a shrine. Alright, so apparently I'm late because I was supposed to go over here 15 minutes ago. It looks like this is tour number 144. However, my ticket says tour 143, so I don't think it should be a problem. It said this line is for tickets before 3 p.m. It is 2:48 p.m. so I think it should be okay.
にしたデザインが書かれてるんですけど、そしてこちらの後ろの映像で東京タワーの建設図や東京名称の形がご覧いただけます。それでは次のご案内するので。
Alright, so they give us these guided tour and then you choose your language. And they just spoke to us. Some of it was in English and then some of it was in Japanese. I only caught a couple parts, but he said the radio tower is signified by this 3 fingers wheel is what they call it. Alright, so we're waiting for this elevator that's going to take up, and it is hot. It's very, very hot here at Atsui desu.
How many people are you? One? Okay. So when we take photo of you here, this is souvenir photo service for free. You can get small size photo like this and picture in paper like this is free of charge present for you. And we also have a large size photo. This is payment. But you can decide whether to buy or not to buy after you see the photo. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Hello, thank you for coming. How many people?
Hetatsu desu.
お一人。ありがとうございます。日本語で大丈夫ですか？説明。English is better?
English is probably better.
Okay. So we will take photo of you here. This is souvenir photo service for free. You can get small size photo like this in your picture, newspaper like this is free of charge present for you. Okay. And we also have a large size photo. This is payment, but you can decide whether to buy or not to buy after you see the photo. こっち無料です。
Okay. Alright.
はい、お疲れです。お願いします。
これトップデケートお願いいたします。
Kind of feels like we're in the Willy Wonka elevator. Alright, so we took the elevator up and it sounded like they were playing the music that was kind of reminding me of the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, or rather Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. The music wasn't the same, but the experience was. So now we're at the top observation deck. I believe this is a southeast view. You got a great shot of the Tokyo Bay. I believe this is all the way at the top in the observation deck. got like kind of like mirrors on the ceiling. Actually, this is east over here. So that's east facing Sky Tree. This is south. And I'm gonna walk around to this other side and see what this is about over here. Alright, this is a southwest view. Wow, what a really nice day to come up here. I've been waiting to actually go to these tall buildings, but the weather hasn't been so good, so kind of wanted to wait where there was a day where there was a lot of visibility. So today is definitely a day where you've got like maximum visibility. And then they've got mirrors pretty much all around. You can see like the mirrors. They even got mirrors, kind of mirrors on the ceiling up here. Up here on this level, it is probably a little bit more air conditioned. When they took us into the private room that I could not videotape, they told us there's no video recording in there. There was no ventilation in there. It was hot. Apparently that was a private library where they could smoke at. And then at some point that room got converted into like that kind of like memorial area that they changed into part of the actual tourist attraction. Lots and lots and lots of tall buildings over here. All right, I'm gonna go around to this other side here. This is another view from this side. This side is where we actually walk through. This is Roppongi over here. Right, but up here was this kind of an interesting place. I don't know if that's a mirror, I don't know what it is, but it looks really interesting. It looks like down there's a soccer field, and then there's another field that's track. It looks like they're actually playing lacrosse. And then there are some people down there kicking the ball around, but I believe they are doing lacrosse practice. So you can see there's just buildings, there's got to be like millions and millions of buildings out here. I've never seen so many buildings before in my life, so
je pense en avançant
So there's like one elevator in, one elevator out. I think there can be like 10 people per elevator. Alright, I didn't realize that on this guided tour thing, they're actually telling you the different views. So this northwest view, it's got Akihabara, Electric Town. It shows you where Asakusa is. It shows you where the JR Tokyo station is. It shows you where Ryogoku is, Ginza, and the Tokyo Skytree. Alright, so we just got off this elevator right here, and then it appears as if you can go back in and walk around if you want. I'm actually gonna leave because I already saw that level, so I'm gonna take the stairs back down. I'm not sure if they've got an elevator here or not, but this is another level of the observation deck as well. So I think we actually checked this one out before. I don't think we saw this one. Alright, so this is the glass floor. You can see all the way down to the street. I'm not going to step on the glass floor because I'm not into that sort of thing. It'd be my luck that there was an engineering flaw and I crashed through that, so I'm going to hold off on that. This floor looks like they got some refreshments over here. Okay, so this is actually a different floor. So they have a cafe here where you can stop and eat. It looks like they have ice cream and beer and some other drinks. It's always a nice combination to get an ice cream with a beer. You could get an ice cream beer float. I don't know if they have that over there, but you might have to ask for that on a special menu. So this is a different floor. I'm glad I actually went over here, and they do have down elevators, so. Alright, I'm gonna go over here and go check out this floor, this glass floor, while they have it. So it looks like there's like 4 of these things, maybe on each corner. I'm not exactly sure. There's a number of those glass floors, but I'm just gonna keep walking around. A little bit of anime that they got going over here. I'm not exactly sure what this is. It's like a heart stamp thing. If you want to get a stamp, pay 2750 yen. What? I don't know about that. 2750 yen. Here's another view of this glass. And you can look all the way down. And then of course there's bathrooms over there. It's interesting that a fair number of these buildings have something at the top. Like I can see a couple of these buildings that have like patios and things like that at the top. Or for the schools, they actually have like the playgrounds on the top. Alright, this is another view. I put my foot on it, but I'm not standing on there. I don't get down like that, so. But you can see it's got like a pretty interesting view of the structure of the tower. Very, very interesting. Got another view right there. So that's actually right where we came in, where the bus is. So I actually walked up that path right there. That's the path that I walked up. So I came from Roppongi. I came over from that direction here. Walked all the way over here. Crossed the street. Came over there, and then I went up this path, this winding path over here to this parking lot, and then went around the building. All right. Not exactly sure what that is, but it looks pretty interesting. So I just asked the lady at the concession stand if I could get a beer float, and she looked at me. She was like, "Bitter float?" She said, "No, cola float." I said, "A bitter float." And then she's like, "Oh no, we don't have beer float." All right, so this is the down elevators. I'm gonna take this down elevator back down. It was definitely a nice experience. It'd have been better if we could have got the beer float, but they don't offer beer float. They only have cola float.
Thank you for visiting Tokyo Tower. Our last stop is the third floor. The official shop, where games at Tokyo Tower, and photo counter are located on this floor. The food court, souvenir shop, bus stop, and taxi stand are on the second floor. Please enjoy. お待たせいたしました。フットタウン3階に到着でございます。この後も引き続きお楽しみくださいませ。
Arigatou gozaimasu. All right, so of course they bring you right out into the gift shop. Trying to get them girls on video, but you know, I don't know if you could get too many of them on video. They might complain, but anyways, I'm not really gonna check out the gift shop too much. Here, I'll just give you guys a little quick spin around real quick. There's some goodies over there. Pretty much all these gift shops are like the same. They sell a bunch of stuff here. I don't know if you actually can really use a lot of this stuff, but okay, so this is the photo counter. So we go back to this photo counter here, and then I think we give them this card that they gave us. Right here, and then I'm not exactly sure how long it takes, but we'll find out. Okay, so we go to the photo counter over here, and then they give you a choice to get your picture, and you could get something free. They give you this postcard thing, or you could buy your postcard with the picture. So this is it right here. And then this is what it actually looks like. So this part is what they would offer you for free, but this does kind of look nice. It looks interesting. This is kind of a once in a lifetime opportunity. I may or may not come back up here again, so I figured I'll just spend the 1,500 yen. That works out to be, you know, like $9.85 or something like that, US money. So kind of affordable based on, you know, the tourist attraction. So that's that. And then they got this back here, this lucky box, Tokyo Tower lucky box toys and games. I guess this is for the kids, or maybe it's for the adults too, I don't know. Alright, so it's interesting that they got these license plates from different places in the US. I'm not exactly sure why. They got Florida, Texas, Michigan, Illinois, and California, but these are the old school. This is definitely an old school Illinois license plate. And this is definitely, maybe you can still get that California license plate. I'm not exactly sure. But I'm not exactly sure why they have these various different out-of-state license plates as souvenirs. So, but you know, in Japan, they got to capitalize off of whatever they could capitalize off of. So if they could sell it to you, they're going to sell it to you. All right, so I'm actually going to get out of here. Keep walking through this shop over here. Alright, so they got this robot fight thing here, where I don't know if you get in there. Yeah, you get in there and then you can fight somebody else. So I don't know, this looks like some superhuman kind of robo stuff. I'm by myself, so I'm not gonna go in and fight, but if I was here with somebody else, it might be interesting to go in here. Alright, so we're going down from the 3rd floor down to the 2nd floor. And again, this is another big souvenir shop down here. Looks like they got unlimited stuff that they can sell you in here. Oh, this looks like it's like retail shopping. So this is like a shopping area down here. All types of different things you can purchase, I guess. I kind of have enough stuff, so I will not be purchasing anything here. But as you can see, they always got some sweets for sale here. Looks like you can exit over there. Like I said, you can always find some food around here. There's always unlimited food when you come to Japan. Let's go over here. See what they got over here. This appears to be the restaurant area. Got all these restaurants over here. It sure does look kind of good. I think I might have to try one of these places over here. Alright, we're gonna cut out of here and walk back. That was definitely interesting. I don't know if it was quite worth the money, but at this particular point in time, anything you do is gonna be expensive. So I guess overall, it was a decent value. But again, a very beautiful day out today. This is like the perfect, absolutely most perfect day to be going up to the top of the observation deck. So I'm not sure if you guys can see the two sides, but we went all the way up to the top observation deck, where I was able to give you that amazing view. And now we're on our way out. It looks like they're setting up some type of event over here because there's a lot of beer in there. So, you know, Japanese love beer. They love beer over here. The men love beer. The women love beer. And I'm gonna give you one last look. Yeah, so we went all the way up to the top, and then there's two different observation decks. So when I was going up, they actually have you go to the first observation deck, and that takes you up to all the way to the top. And then when you're coming back down, they bring you back down to the second observation deck, and then you can go down to the other one where you can see they have those glass, kind of like glass floor that you could look down, where I was able to take some video of that. But yes, that was definitely worth it. I actually been wanting to go there for a while, so I got that marked off my list, and it was a good time. All right, that's gonna wrap up today's video, where we took a little stroll through Roppongi during the daytime and then went inside of the Tokyo Tower. We'll catch y'all next time.